Ladies and gentlemen, the World Cup is here. The World Cup is here.
Huh?
Finally. Yes. I can feel it. What's good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing fine and absolutely fantastic in this season of the World Cup. Now, let me just start off by saying this. Germany might just be back into the World Cup. Let's start off this video by talking about and appreciating a nation that has as little people as 500,000 as their population, but oh my world, what a beautiful, mind me saying this, they were whacked off by Germany 7-1, but that just to get that one goal and just to have that hope in your eyes, hope in your people's eyes, in your nation's eyes, that okay, we are here, we are at the World Cup to get it on. This is what football is all about. That one goal was not only celebrated by Curaçao and its people, but it was also celebrated all over the world by the footballing fans and also the non-footballing fans as well. But it was just so beautiful to see. The goal was scored by Comenencia on the 21st minute by a beautiful counter-attack. Now it felt like Curaçao were going for it. They needed that goal after they went 1-0 down. And it was just so beautiful to see them working as a team, and this is what football is.
Okay.
I have nothing more or less than just appreciation for Curaçao to just enjoy their first World Cup goal. I know it's a trashing of 7-1, but what can you do? Germany is in front of you. Now, talking about Germany, not a lot of people were expecting them to turn up in this World Cup as well. A lot of them had doubts because of the squad and the mishappenings between the coach and the players as well. But let me just say this, hats off to Nagelsmann of how has he handled Germany lately. Talking about technical part of the game, I must say this, that Curaçao were not sitting back. They were attacking in the first half after even getting that one goal. I think there was a moment when everyone believed that we can go ahead and get more goals, and they did try, and hats off to them for that. Now, don't mind me saying this, I know a lot of people, including myself, know that football in Brazil is like a religion. When football has come out of Brazil, it has come out in terms of flair, in terms of emotions and so on. Everyone knows Ronaldinho, R9, and just name the players and you'll all be mesmerized by their talent. But no one really appreciates Germany as such when it comes to football. But this is one of the most underrated, the nation that has not spoken about their football, about their philosophy when it comes to the tactics and so on. But they have won 4 World Cups. What I mean to say is that we always sleep on Germany when it comes to football, but them showing up and making their point that do not count us out in this World Cup because we are back and we have better tactics, we have players that want to play for the nation, want to play together. And again, as much as I want to appreciate Germany, they're scoring 7 goals, I think they could have even gone for 10. I think speaking about the first half, I think it was year and day Germany were trying to figure out, they knew that they could beat Curaçao even by a 10-goal margin. So I think they were very reluctant, and it was very scuffy in the beginning. They were just a whipping ball, trying to take shots at goal, and they were even successful. But I think in the second half they were more reliant on each other to not just go and rush into something. They were finding spaces. I think there was one particular goal that I really liked, that it happened from the right hand side. I think it was Brown or someone cutting back to Joshua Kimmich, and then Kimmich just opening towards his right hand side. He made the simple pass through that opening. I forgot who the scorer was or who got the ball, but the player got the ball and he took a shot with his left and he just went inside the goal. And it was such a good thing to see that team play simple football but effective football when it's 1-2 passes and not much of a scuffle or indirect passes or so on. Just something simple. But that is that, 7-1 to Germany, but much appreciation for Curaçao. I think it will be just so exciting to see the future projects for their nation. Now, I did not want to talk about the Netherlands versus the Japan match because I think I watched it for about 10 to 15 minutes and then I decided to go to sleep. And I cannot be awake the full night. Out of all of this, Japan has to be much appreciated for the projects that they have been working on when it comes to football, as I have mentioned this before in one of my videos. But it is just so good to see, an Asian nation is there and is keeping that pride of the confederation. And I have no other words for Japan other than just appreciation and just words of love. Let's end this video not only by appreciating Japan's football but the culture that they bring to the World Cup. Look at this once more. I've always said this and I will keep saying it, that we must all learn something or the other from Japan, whether it's in terms of football, whether in terms of culture, or just the respect they have for the entire world.